Dr. Drew, thank you so much for joining us. I was talking to you last night, I believe, or a couple of nights ago, about what Jodi is up to psychologically, why she would give that interview and say, give me death. What is she doing? Right. And could she do the same thing again tomorrow, Dr. Drew?
Absolutely, because we know that she has psychologic testing that documents, in fact, that she has a borderline personality disorder. And Jane, you and I talked off camera and off mic the other night, and I think I sort of surprised you with this mechanism that borderlines very commonly use, called projection or projective identification, where they disavow their own feelings and put them into other people. So what she is saying when she says, I want the death penalty, she's saying, I have murderous rage inside of me. And of course, we all know that because we've seen the product of that murderous rage. But I disavow it. You are going to kill me and then be guilty of my rage. Isn't that nice? And then you see duper's delight on her face, a little bit of glee when she says that. Yes, get me out of here fast. You kill me, and then I'll have made you guilty for acting out my rage.
Well, so you're saying essentially that she wants to play the martyr, that her borderline personality disorder has her wanting to get up there and have her moment where she plays the martyr and in a sense says, yes, kill me, and that this is killing her attorney psychologically. I mean, Gene Casares, I got to bring you back, and you've covered so many trials. Have you ever heard, we're on the eve of something even more extraordinary, as crazy as today was, that Jodi Arias might get up there, might, and say what she said, which is, kill me. She might tell the jury. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
She definitely might. You know, with this case and with Jodi, once she starts talking, she can say whatever she wants, right? And I mean, there can be objections and her attorney can call for a sidebar, but she's going to say what she wants to say. And that's what I think is the amazing aspect, because her life hangs in balance with this jury. And remember, Martinez is going to get to have closing argument. And although he can't cross-examine her, he's going to hear, as the jury is, what she says, and there can be fair comment of what his ears have just heard in court, what Jodi has just said.
Now, you're going to experience a little backlash from the intense sun here, but we're going to turn around and we're going to show you something that should make Jodi Arias think twice, think a lot. Jackie Terranian, my producer, you're going to stand in here and take a look at this. This is the cell, the size of the cell. See that white? You can see the white. You could actually walk around it and give us a sense. This is the size of the cell that she will live in, okay, if she gets the death sentence. Now, if you do this, if you take this and you say this is the bunk right here, okay, this is the bunk, so then look at this. She has even less. This is a giant coffin. Essentially, she would be living in what amounts to a large coffin. This is extraordinary. I wonder, and I don't know where Dr. Drew, we'll bring in Dr. Drew. I wonder if she really understands what she's saying when she says, give me the death penalty. I wonder, Dr. Drew, if she understands that she's going to be in something the size of a very large coffin for approximately 12 years. That's how long the average prisoner sits in that box before they go to get the actual lethal injection, Dr. Drew.
But remember, Jane, her version of reality sort of begs no alternative as she sees it. And so in her mind, she's going to use the secret, she's going to wish for something, and she's going to get her freedom through death very quickly, much quicker than other people, so she doesn't have to live in that cell. You may see her appealing for something like that tomorrow. That's something that certainly could happen, but I can tell you for sure, people with borderline disorders, and I don't want to cast aspersion on them because they don't deserve to be even in the same category as Jodi, even though they have the same disorder, but they can be very frustrating and unsatisfying to deal with. So whatever she tells us tomorrow, I predict we're all going to be very frustrated when it's done.